with the plan that we developed in the analysis video, the one that we can see here on the right, I think it should be pretty straightforward to implement the main function and the populate dictionary function. So what I will do now is that I will create a new script, and then I will write the skeleton for all of this by adding the functions themselves. And after that, I will also add the code for the main function and for populate dictionary. And with the code added, let's see what I did. So if we start in the main function here, we can see that, alright, I call this function populate dictionary, and we have that one up here. What I did in this function is that I created an empty dictionary. We can see that that's the first step in populate dictionary here, and after that I filled it with some words, and I just picked 3 random words: hello, sun and cat, and their corresponding Swedish translation here: hej, sol och katt. And after having populated the dictionary, I return the dictionary. So if we go down here and see in main, we see that, alright, we call it, and whatever is returned to us we store in the variable words. And if we compare to what we have here on the right hand side, we have now done the first step here, and we see that the second one is to call this play function, and we do that here. We are sending along the dictionary with all the words. So we see here we are taking the dictionary as a parameter, and now let's see if we can add the code for all the steps that we have come up with and in the analysis video that we can see here. So I'll write the code and then we can have a look at it. And let us now see if the code that we have here corresponds to what we have in our original plan. So we see in the plan we say that we should display some instructions. We can see that we have a print statement here that gives some information about what the user should do. After that, as long as there are more words in our dictionary, we should go around in a loop. And here I have said as long as the length of the dictionary, meaning how many, as long as there are words left in the dictionary, we should continue going. As long as the length is greater than 0, meaning that there are words in the dictionary, then we should loop. And each time in the loop, what we do is that we use the function popItem that will remove one of the key value pairs from the dictionary. So it is gone, it's no longer in there, but we store the contents in English word and Swedish word. So to no surprise, the English word will be stored in the English word variable, and the Swedish word will be stored in the variable Swedish word. So the key goes here and the value goes here. And that is how we can use the length here, because we will remove one key value pair per iteration in the loop. But alright, after we have removed them from the dictionary and stored the key and the value in these 2 variables, what do? We ask the user to input the Swedish word, store it in answer. We see that, alright, we popped it, we display the English word and read the answer. That too corresponds to our plan. It's just that we do it in one instruction here. After that we check if it is correct and display 2 different messages here. And we can see we did the same here. I chose to convert both the answer and the Swedish word to lowercase so that we don't get an error if we, for example, write hey with a non-capital H, for example. So I just converted them to lower, print 2 different messages. But let's try to run it and see how it works. So let me say that, all right, I know this one. And this one, maybe I don't remember. Maybe I write moon here. Oh, then we see, all right, that was wrong. And we also get the correct answer so we can remember it for the future. I remember this one, but maybe I forget to use the capital H. So we see that it still tells us that it is correct. So we can see that it is working. And a lot of the things that we saw here in the code is things that we have used before. So it is repetition of what we have done, but there is the dictionary part here, just to create it, add stuff to it, and also that we can use pop item to get out the key and the value. That is something that we definitely should remember for the future, for future tasks.